Hi everybody, it's Miss Brenner. I'm here with your Science Fiction Online Week 6 agenda. I hope you are all doing well and staying happy and healthy. Our expectations and our grading policy are still the same, so I am going to skip over that in this agenda. I do just want to remind you that all assignments open at 10 a.m. on Monday and then close at 8 a.m. the following Monday, so you do have 1 week to complete the assignments. And that if you are watching this video, you are already getting step 1 of the step process completed. So let's talk a little bit about our week 6 expectations. Students will be observing literature through various stylistic lenses to better understand the author's tone and purpose. Students will analyze the theme and motif within a text and how this shapes a reader's interpretation. So last week we completed notes for literary lenses, and this week we are going to be completing notes for theme and motif. So students are going to know literary terms such as the different literary lenses. They're going to understand author's tone and theme and motif. Students will be able to identify stylistic qualities within a text using literary lenses and analyzing the author's tone and purpose. Essential questions are: how can this use of literary lenses change our interpretation of a text? Why might an author use tone to persuade a reader's interpretation of a piece of writing? And how does theme and motif impact our reading? So, for activity 1, you're going to have theme and motif notes. So it's the same format as the literary lens notes. There's going to be an ed puzzle that is hosted by myself, and there will be questions throughout the ed puzzle about theme and motif. I highly recommend that you take personal notes about theme and motif, just like you did for literary lenses, in order to help you through the next couple units. There will be a brief quiz to demonstrate your understanding of theme and motif using true and false and multiple choice questions. That will be linked in the Activity 1 folder. Activity 2 is going to be our first short story. This is going to be in the high fiction category, and this is The Fairy Handbag. So you are going to read pages 1 through 7 and answer some questions on a worksheet. So you can either read or listen to The Fairy Handbag, pages 1 through 7. The link for the audio and the PDF are in the Activity 2 folder, along with the worksheet for pages 1 through 7. So there are web links on Schoology. Complete the worksheet between activities 2 and 3. So the next half of the story is going to be for activity 3, so we're continuing The Fairy Handbag. You're going to read pages 8 through 14 and answer questions for the worksheet. So there are going to be links on Schoology for week 6 in the activity 3 folder. For The Fairy Handbag Part 1 and 2, pages 8 through 14 of the Fairy Handbag worksheet will be available in the Activity 3 folder for week 6, so please make sure that you complete both halves of the worksheet. One half is in the Activity 2 folder, the other half is in the Activity 3 folder, and there are audio links and PDF links to both halves of the story. Activity 4 is going to be continuing the high fiction category of short stories that we will be covering, and this is going to be the April Witch. So you are going to read pages 1 through 5 of the April Witch. And the April Witch PDF is available on Schoology. Unfortunately, there is no audiobook version that I could find of the April Witch, but I don't think reading the PDF should be a difficult challenge for any of our readers at this current time. It's a pretty light read. If you need to, you can print out the PDF copy in order to make reading easier for you. The pages 1 through 5 of the worksheet are in the Activity 4 folder. Activity 5 is finishing the April Witch, so you're going to read pages 6 through 11 and then answer the remaining questions. Once again, there is no audio file for the April Witch, so the link for the PDF copy is available in the Activity 5 folder along with the worksheet for pages 6 through 11 of the April Witch. Please make sure that you complete both halves of the worksheet. They are linked in the Activity 4 and Activity 5 folders separately, so make sure that you complete both halves. For Activity 6, it is silent reading as it is every week. We read for 90 minutes every week. You can split that up among different days for different periods of time. You can read out loud to yourself or silently, but you must read for 90 minutes and then complete the discussion post. Once you have completed your 90 minutes, the discussion post would be, would you read another book by this author? If the author has not written any other books, tell us what authors you do tend to enjoy reading from. Do you have authors you enjoy reading due to their writing style and why? Comment on one other student's discussion post about what they are reading. And so those are our different activities for week 6 for our science fiction online course. The breakdown for the grades for this week is Theme and Motif Ed Puzzle is 5 points. The Fairy Handbag worksheet is 16 points. The April Witch worksheet is 16 points. And then our silent reading discussion post is 5 points, which would give us a total of 42 points for week 6. If you have any questions about grades, about the content that we are covering, about the notes, please feel free to get a hold of me. I check my emails regularly. I might be in class when you email me, so just keep that in mind. If I don't get back to you till the end of the day or the next morning if you email me late in the evening, please just keep that in mind that I try to get back to you as quickly as possible, but sometimes I might be in class, or if you email me really late in the evening, I might be asleep already because I have to get up for school the next day. So just give me a little bit of time to get back to you in emails. All right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.